the video got cut off accidentally. I'm gonna continue this. I'm gonna quickly review my last month here that has been after since I got out. So I spent few days at home. I got out on 13th, and I should have probably gotten to Delhi on 15th, but I delayed it to like 17th or something. 17th, 18th, I came back to Delhi. Then we found a flat over here with my mother. We found a nice place that was supposed to be that's supposed to be vacated by 1st March was banned. Even though it was vacated, I don't know what went down that I could not get the place. It was either it was most probably the agent, from what I suspect. He did not want to get me the place only, and then there was the owner also involved. It was mostly the kind of messages that was passed to him that I'm a student and all that stuff, which caused for me to not get the place in the end. And so I came back to Delhi. I went back home after that, after I found the place, to spend some more days with the family. Almost when I reached, I decided that I would give them the 1 week of heaven, which was supposed to be the good days with them to compensate for the little hurt that I did to them, even though I had apologized to them for it before. So after about 3, 4, or 5 days, I gave up on that. I didn't give up. I mean, I thought that half of it is done, and then I came back to Delhi and thought that I'll give them 3 more days here in Delhi. So I came back on the thought that I'll take a place at Amigos for a few days. I'll stay in their bed, and then I'll check out their private room. If the room is good, I'll take the 30K deal that Avinash gave to me on the phone. But that couldn't go through, so I came to this place and they didn't give me the price that they said on the phone. Even though I didn't let them know that I'm the same guy, they started giving me a price of like 40K minimum, which is completely over my budget. So I started looking at places. After that, I tried to get that place back of Amar Colony that was taken from me unfairly, and that couldn't go through, and that we were kind of cheated on that. That guy had vacated the place on 26th Feb only, and I suspect the agent was the same guy that we are freaking trying to get the flat through again. So how is that a mistake on a bigger perspective? I'll just come back to it in a few minutes. So then I started looking at other places, and firstly I thought that I would get that place around 1st of March, so I just extended for 1 day over here from 29th to 1st of March, and previously I booked this place for 3 days. So, and when I didn't get that place, when I was at that little concert, I was suggested by Abhishek to book this place for a week so he can give me a better price. And since he has good heart, I took his advice and booked this place for a week, which has been a good decision for me, I think. started looking at other places where I had this needy agent where I had the dark experience with in the end. Started looking at places and nothing really came through. And even divinely, even at the divine perspective, the cabs and all, they were taking a huge time. And there was a lot of problem even with the traveling. So that indicated that I shouldn't have taken a place with these agents or even in Delhi. It has been indicated to me on the divine perspective that door was closed earlier. The mom, Ulas, and this place, that was door was closed, and so it's for me taking the place independently. That door has also been closed. So that only leaves me to the one option is to leave this city and get a place in the other city which can be independent and safe where I can find some work also. And that is the reason on around 5th of March or 6th of March, I booked the train ticket for 8th of March to leave this city. But it is a huge move and a lot of sacrifice that I'm making for this. I have to make for this before leaving the city or leaving all the things that I've been working on, all the people, all the women, all my goals in college, everything been sacrificed. So I had those little goodbye goggles that they referred in How I Met Your Mother before leaving this place. And even though this seems like a mistake to knock on the same door twice, I feel like I wanna, you know, stay here for 6 months. And looking at the larger plan, 6 months here in Delhi, then a year in Mumbai or the other city, and then after that the US. That seems like a good proportion time. 6 months, 1 year, and then move away out of the country. And that seems very proportionate. So one, that factor, and secondly completing the missions here in Delhi, and thirdly the factor that came to true today. And secondly, sorry, the biggest one was that the advice of my brothers, advice of my grandfather, advice of my own self, plus a little bit diverse spiritual science of the electricity and the everything that happened on the terrace and those kind of signs. These were all in favor of me staying in Delhi here for a while. And another big factor came in today was while traveling that I thought that I should not, that I cannot leave this place without saying goodbye. This city also needs time to it needs a goodbye, just like people do need a goodbye before we leave them. So 6 months is a good time to say goodbye, where I can close all the chapters, not all, at least whatever I can, and at least say goodbye to the people that I love and have connections with. So 6 months to say goodbye to this place is a big factor for me to stay here in Delhi. And the only room available is the one with the mother rather last. That seems like a mistake knocking on the same door, but that's the only one available, and that is what that I've the kept it as a factor. That's gonna be the only deciding point of whether I stay in the city is if I get that room D31 from Amar Colony, the God of Chawla's room, which is a very good place, which is well, especially for location and room wise, it is just all right, not too spacious, but it is all brand new room. So it's a good room, good location, and the appliances are also almost there, except the TV. So I'm gonna take that place if I get that place tomorrow. Mother's coming, and if not, I'm gonna have to leave, say goodbye to this place, and leave for Mumbai probably, and find a safe place over there to live, which could be hard. I mean, I've never been to that place before, and secondly, I don't know the prices and all, which are supposed to be much higher, and I do not got that price yet. I only got a some amount, like you can say 2/3 of the amount, and the rest I'm gonna have to ask them again. So that is complicated. So today is when I again decided to stay in Delhi, along with the advice of my brothers that was previously decided, and this factor today of the goodbye factor. So that is what gave me a little bit of relief and made me a little cool, so where it made me fall, where it made me cool enough enough that I can follow the base rule and I can chill for a while. So today was a little bit of calm, a little bit, a much little better date. But I was cool, so I connected with some people, especially at the hostel. I had a very nice date with this lovely woman. What's her name? Huda from America, an Indian origin girl from US, and we had a lovely little dinner date here at the hostel where we had my favorite shawarma, Layla's Middle Eastern shawarma, etc. And with the little relaxation that I got, I also, you know, uh, connected with a little guy, an entrepreneur over here, and that is what struck me, that I have so many businesses